Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? I'm going to start doing them awful. Going to try to get to them a little earlier these days because, hey, you know what? It's too nice and beautiful of a sky to be wasting it at 5. So I'm going to try to get them in early so I can get on outside and enjoy the weather, the weather, the weather. All right. Hey, today's Wednesday, May the 3rd, 2023. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Jennifer Irelan and Dale Lynch. And so, without further ado, hey, Jennifer. Hey, Dale. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. Said, hey, Dale. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, that's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. All right. Got a Shin Show shout outs coming out to you right here, right now. I do believe we've already got one fan on the show. There she is, Miss Little Miss Thumper, right there. Don't you know, already on the show. Here are some Shin Show shout outs. That's right, fans that folks that just love, like, or just tolerate the Shin Show. Here we go. We've got Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, Savann Murphy Beason, Guy in a Great, a.k.a. Pearson, Keith Woodfin, Richie Humarito, Jamie McIntyre, Lorna Wood, and Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Miss Thumper. That's right, she's already on the air. And Rachel, a.k.a. Sweet Sunny Day Girl. And then there's my Pokey Pals, Julie Regot and Amanda Little. Here's that special return poke for you now. I'd do a thumbs up, but you see how that thumb doesn't come up? I could do it like this. Maybe. There's your thumbs up. There's your return poke. All right. Whoa! Muscle spasm, boy, I'll tell you. You know why that happened? Because I took my muscle relaxers about 5 minutes ago, and so they're kicking in. They call them muscle spasm medicine nowadays. No longer muscle relaxers for sure, for sure. How you doing there, Lori? Glad to see you tuning in, catching the show early. Did you catch that? Trying to get it in and out early as pie, so I can get out there in the sunshine and fly, fly, fly. All right, hey, weather forecast for you right here. All right, now. Weather forecast is going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church which is located at 2054 Campus Drive, right here in St. Charles, Missouri. And so, come on by at 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. We're going to have the Bible study. That's right, live Bible study. You can catch it on Zoom. You can catch it on Zoom, or you can go on into the church at 754 Campus Drive. Or tomorrow, you might stop by tomorrow at let's see what time tomorrow. Tomorrow, you can stop by at from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. for our hour of power prayer, or Wednesdays for our 11 a.m. Sunday services. Did I say Wednesdays? Sundays for our 11 a.m. Sunday services. All right. Alrighty then. Here's that weather forecast that I promised to bring you. For today, sunny with high temperatures around 70 degrees. That's right. That's why I'm headed out in it. Winds are going to be northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. As you can tell by the hairdo, I've already been out in it. Yeah, buddy. Today, we got clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be southeast, that is, at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for Thursday, May the 4th, Sunny skies with high temperatures of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy with occasional showers over late at night. Low temperatures of 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. And how about for Friday? Cinco de Mayo. That's right, Friday, May the 5th. Rain early and then remaining cloudy with showers in the afternoon. High temperatures of 66 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 80%. Rainfall around a quarter of an inch. Overcast skies with rain showers at times overnight. Low temperatures around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be east to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then for Saturday, May the 6th, cloudy skies early, followed by partially clearing skies in the afternoon. High temperatures of 78 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies in the evening, followed by scattered thunderstorms after midnight. Low temperatures of 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Rain 50%. And then Sunday, May the 7th, scattered clouds with the possibility of isolated thunderstorms developing during the afternoon. High temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. Scattered showers overnight. Thunderstorms also might be a pop up here and there. Low temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 50% chance of rain. So, that just gives you a chance that you may get rain or you may not get rain. But there is a 50% chance one way or the other. Widely scattered showers or a thunderstorm early for Monday, May the 8th, and then partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. High temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. Variably cloudy with scattered thunderstorms and low temperatures near 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Yeah. Now, hey, Lori, do I get a little too fast at times where you can't really understand what the weather's going to be? I mean, sometimes I feel like I rush it. And I don't really want to rush it because, well, I want people to know. I want people to know what their weather is going to be. I'm fine, thank you. I know I'm fine, but how's that weather forecast? Look at that there, boy. He just jumped right back in the good old days. You're not so bad yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much for pointing out that I'm fine. You're not so bad yourself. Little lady. There we go. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Song. Give me a song. You're quite welcome. Give me a song. The song that I am singing. That would have been John Denver there. Da da be do do do. Ba-da, buddy. No, she has no idea. And Jamie, he done left. He's going fishing without me. See that? You see how that works? Ball. He talked about going fishing earlier, but then never did. And then all of a sudden he decided to go. How about talking about eating people? You ever heard about them people that are out there that have been munching on folks, zombies and whatnot? Well, a long time ago, I heard What did we dance to at prom? Aha, I can do that one. We'll do that. I'll skip the Purple People Eater, and I'll do that one instead. Let me see. Song lyrics, put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Song lyrics, put another dime in the jukebox. I saw you in a pizza place. You were with another girl. It was a crime, it was such a disgrace. You really shattered my world. Little things remind. No, that ain't it. That was what's her goof. Put another dime. Oh. Song lyrics, I love rock and roll. There it is. I saw him dancing there by the record machine. I know he must have been about 17. The beat was going strong when they playing my favorite song. And I couldn't tell it wouldn't be long till he wasn't with me. Yeah, me singing, I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So spin another dime and dance with me. He smiled, and so I got up and asked him for his knee. And that don't matter, she said, 'cause it's all the same. I said, can I take you home where we can be alone? And next we were moving on. He was with me, yeah. And next we were moving on. He was with me, yeah. Me singing, I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come along and spend some time with me. She said, can't I take you to the home where we can be alone? Next we were moving on. He was with me, yeah, me. And well, we'll be moving on and singing that same old song. Yeah, with me, yeah, me singing. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So spend another dime and dance with me. Said I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So spend another dime and dance with me. There you go. Was that it? It's the only song I remember out of that whole night. Pat Benatar. Yeah, I can one-eyed purple people eat it. Let's. I was just talking about that. Speaking of people eating purple, people being eaten. That was the first ones I ever heard about was that purple people eater before Dawn of the Dead even. Song lyrics, purple people eater. Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. He had one big horn and one big eye. I commenced shaking and I said, ooh, eat. Looks like a purple people eater to me. I was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. Why not? Well, he came down to the earth and he lit on a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff, I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're too tough. Oh, it was a one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. One horn? Well, I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people and it sure is fine. And Yes, but that's not the reason that I came to land. I want to get a job in a rock and roll band. Oh, well, bless my soul, rock and roll, fine purple people eater, best old underground, fine purple people eater, green, white, shorts, fine purple people eater. What a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he laid on the ground and he started a rocking and a really rocking down around. It was a crazy little ditty with a swinging tune, singing a beat boppa boo boppa. A little bound boom. Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, kids and toad underground, flying purple people eater. I like shorts, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me, purple people. Oh, well, he went on his way, and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking them dead, playing rock and roll from the horn on his head. He was a one-eyed, one-horn, fine purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn, fine purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn, fine purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. Who sang that one? Oh, well, I guess I'll have to history check that one. Go up to the top where the top is fine. Uh, Sheb Worley, Sheb Woolley, Sheb Woolley, SHEBWOOLEY, Sheb Woolley. That's who done that. But there's got to be a thing that I can sing. Another little ditty making me ring. I said I fly through the air and I really like to swing 'cause I'm a purple people eater. But I'm a ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Speaking of that, um, speaking of ding-a-lings, how's about song lyrics? My ding-a-ling. There you go. Yep, that's the one. We got to do an alma mater. We must do our alma mater. When I was a little bitty boy, my grandmother bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells tied on a string. She told me it was my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Well, my ding-a-ling. Yes, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now then, Mama took Mama took me to grammar school, but I stopped off in the vestibule. Every time that the bell would ring, you'd catch me playing with my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh my ding-a-ling, oh my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh my ding-a-ling, oh my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, that is beautiful. Now, what heard, I heard. Now, I heard two girls over there singing in harmony. Now, that's all right, honey. That is free. This is a free country. Live like you want to live, baby. Yeah, and ain't nobody gonna knock it on doll. No way. Yep, freedom. Yes, sir. There's one guy here over there, right over there. Sure enough, and he's singing mine too. But that's all right, brother. Brother, you sir, you got a right to. You got it right, baby. Ain't nobody gonna bother you, I tell you. 'Cause once I was climbing the garden wall, I slipped and I had a terrible fall. I fell so hard, I heard my bells ring, but I held on to my ding-a-ling-ling, oh my ding-a-ling, oh my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling-a-ling, yeah, my ding-a-ling, oh my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Hmm, you know that that's future Parliament out there singing. Oh yeah. Hmm. Once I was swimming across Turtle Creek, man, them snappers all around my feet. Sure was hard swimming across that thing with both hands wrapped around my dang-a-ling-a-ling. Oh my dang-a-ling, oh my dang-a-ling. I want you to play with my dang-a-ling-a-ling. I said my dang-a-ling, oh my dang-a-ling. I want you to play with my dang-a-ling-a-ling. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful little song. Really, I do. And I guess what everybody's still not singing, and those there's a few right down in front here that's not singing. And well, you're gonna I'm gonna dedicate this verse to those who will not sing. Yes, sir. Now this here song, it ain't so sad. The cutest little song you this here song, it ain't so sad. Cutest little song you ever had. And those of you who will not sing, you must be playing with your own ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling, yes, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yes, my ding-a-ling, oh, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh, your own ding-a-ling, your own ding-a-ling. We always saw you playing with your own ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Every, everybody sing. I want to play with my, yeah, everybody. My ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Slow it down. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. There you go. Chuck Berry. Yep, very well. Very good, Chuck Berry. Boom, yeah, boom, 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 boom. A little spasm here, a little spasm there. Everybody's gonna have a spasm. Jump out the chair. Well, I'll just jump right in the air. Have my spasm jumping out of the chair. Trixie Dixie and Dixie Delight. She's the one that I'll find tonight. Making them up as we go along. You'll hear me making up a song. That's what I do. It's good for me. It's good for you. Gotta make up a song. Actually, I wrote a song a long time ago. Went something like this. Whether or not I can remember it word for word and verse by verse, I like to sing this song real first. Said, I had a warm taste of beer this morning and a cold taste of beer last night. But nothing that I've done all day has seemed to go right. So, baby, if I'm in a bad mood, that is just because I see, I missed a line. I had a warm taste of beer this morning and a cold taste of your heart last night. Nothing that I've done all day has seemed to go right. So, baby, if you think I'm in a bad mood, that is just because I had a warm taste of beer this morning and a cold taste of your heart last night. That's right, baby, we had a fight and it was an awful sight. I had a warm taste of beer this morning and a cold taste of your heart last night. Do-do-do-do. There you go. That's an old cowboy song. It's just about there's a tear in my beer and I can't drink it now. It's been salted down and the foam went around. Let's see. I know there's a song about that. Song lyrics, there's a tear in my beer. There's a tear, and it was old Hank Williams Jr. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You're on my lonely mind. In these last 9 beers, I have shed a million tears. You're on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking until I'm petrified. And then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. And you are on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and that night before, you're on my lonely mind. I seen my life is through, and I'm dogging the blue. Oh, you are on my lonely mind. I can't move a toe, and then maybe my heart won't hurt me so. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. There you are on my lonely mind. Let's do another one from him. Hank Jr. Hank Williams Jr. We're not gonna have a party. Oh yeah, may as well. Song lyrics, all my rowdy friends. All my rowdy friends have settled down, and it seems to me to be more and more laid back songs. Nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. Everybody just wants to go back home. I myself have seen my wilder days, and I have seen my name up on top of the page. But I need to find a friend just to run around. But nobody wants to get high on the town, and all my rowdy friends have settled down. Wait a minute, this ain't the one. This ain't the song I'm looking for. Because all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. That was the one I was thinking of. All right, well we'll just do this different one, this other one, if I can think of it. Get the whole premise of it. Well, the preacher man says it's the end of time, and Mississippi River she's a going dry. And the interest is up and the stock market's down, and you only get mugged if you go downtown. Well, I live back in the woods, you see. My mama and my woman and my dogs and my kids and me. Well, I got a shotgun rifle and a 4-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Well, I can plow a field all day long. I can catch fish from dusk till dawn. We make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things the old boy can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and a homemade wine, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive, but you can't stare us out, and you can't make us run, 'cause with the old boys is an old shotgun. We say grace, and we say ma'am, and if you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We come from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck and we can run a trout line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Well, I had a good friend in a New York City. He never called me by my name, but just Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to switch and beat and shut in that dude's eye and shoot him down with my old 45. 'Cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. 'Cause you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. 'Cause with you boys an old shotgun. We say grace and we say ma'am, and if you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. 'Cause you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. 'Cause with you boys is an old shotgun. Well, we're from North Carolina and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trout line. Or we can country boys can survive. Country folk can survive. Country boys can survive. Country folks can survive. There you go. I didn't do that justice, not at all. Because I said, hey, Saul Bones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. It's tri-family tradition. Song lyrics, family tradition. Country music singers have always been a real close family. But lately, some of my kin folks have disowned a few others in me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke their family tradition. They got to tell me, and they get on me and want to know, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, everybody makes my prediction. So if I get drunk and carry on, well, it's an old family tradition. I'm very proud of my daddy's name, although his kind of music and mine aren't exactly the same. Stop and think it over. Put yourself in my unique position. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. So don't ask me, Hank, why do you drink? And Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? If I'm down in a honky tonk and some old slick's trying to give me some friction, I say, leave me alone. I'm singing all night long. It's a family tradition. Lord, I've loved some ladies and have loved Jim Bain. And they both tried to kill me in 1973. When the doctors asked me, son, how did you get in this condition? I said, I hate all bones. I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. So don't ask me, Hank, what do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? You must live out the songs that you wrote. Stop and think it over. Try to put yourself in my unique position. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. One more. Spasm, muscle spasm. I said I was rocking and rolling and shoved in my chair, kicked back and going on the air. But every time I tried it, I rolled right through it. And then I tell you, beware. Whoops. Open up another page, open up a can of worms, trying to figure out what's going on. Slip of the whoops, whoops, whoops. Go the other way. Move them feet out alone. This way my muscle spasms will throw me back into the chair. Into the chair. Now I'm going to try another one. I'm going to try this one. It's a fairly fast one, but my cousin used to like it whenever I do it. Um, let's call this one. This one's going to be was it Wayne Jennings? No. Wasn't Hank Williams Jr. either. Who done this one? Well, I guess I'll find out when I search it up. Song lyrics, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Song lyrics, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Charlie Daniels, there you go. I knew who it was. Although, well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it up, then the devil jumped up on the hickory stump and he said, "Boy, let me tell you what. Now, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take it there, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I'll bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you." Well, the boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret, 'cause I'm the best there's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals cards. Now, if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up that bow. Well, he pulled that string across that, and he pulled that bow across them strings, and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joined in, and it sounded something like this. Well, when the devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there, and now let me show you how it's done. Well, fire on the mountains, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house with the rising sun. Chicken in a bread pan picking out dough. Granny does dog like no child knows." Well, the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Now, Johnny said, "Devil, y'all just come on back if you ever want to try it again. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best as ever been." And he played "Fire on the Mountains, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house with rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan picking out dough. Granny does dog right, no child, no." There you go. A la di da di dee, la di da di da. La-di-da-da-dee, la-di-da-di-da. That would be Sonny and Cher. Let's see. What is the name of that song? Song lyrics, la-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-dum. Yeah, right. Song lyrics, Sonny and Cher. That's the song lyric. A to Z. Those are the ones I like to go to. A to Z, they've got them all. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Let's just pick this one. We're gonna do this one. It's Sonny and Cher. Just gonna try this one. They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out till we're grown. But I don't know if all that's true. 'Cause you got me, and baby, I've got you. I've got you, babe. Babe. I got you, babe. Well, they say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned, and our money all been spent. I guess that's so we don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure all the things we got, babe. I've got you, babe. I've got you, babe. I've got flowers in the spring. I've got you wearing my ring. And when I am sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around. Don't let them say your hair's too long, 'cause I don't care. With you I can't go wrong. Then put your little hand in mine. You ain't no hill or mountain, but we can climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you to hold my hand. I got you to understand. I got you to walk with me. I got you to talk with me. I got you to kiss goodnight. I got you to hold me tight. I got you and I won't let go. I got you to love me so. I got you, babe. Whoa, I got you, babe. Well, I got you, babe. There we go. It's enough of that. Yeah. Oh, you'll sing all share parts. There you go. Baby, baby, don't say maybe. But baby, baby. But baby, baby. I drive me crazy. Crazy, crazy. You know, last night, me and James, or Jamie, we're watching Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And so that's going to bring up a whole mess of tunes. And so we're going to do a few. So get ready for the twangy voice. The twangy voice is just about to come in. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou soundtrack. Song lyrics, big track. Song lyrics, a big rock candy mountain. One evening as the sun went down, the jungle fire was burning. Down the track came a hobo tacking, and he said, "Boys, I am not turning. I'm headed for the land that's far away, besides the crystal fountains. So come with me, We'll go and see Big Rock Candy Mountain. Well, Big Rock Candy Mountains, where the lands are fair and bright, with the handouts growing on the bush, and you can sleep every night, where the boxcars all are empty, and the sun shines every day. So on the birds of the Big Rock Candy Mountain, well, on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemon springs where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, all the cops have wooden legs, and the bulldogs have rubber teeth, and the hens lay boiled eggs. Well, the farmer trees are full of fruit, and and the barns are full of hay. Oh, I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rains don't fall and the winds don't blow, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. But in the Big Rock Candy Mountains, you'll never change your socks, and the little streams of alcohol come trickling down the rocks. Well, the brakemen have to tip their hats, and the railway bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and a whiskey too. You can paddle around in a big canoe in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In the Big Rock County Mountains, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out again as soon as they put you in. There ain't no short-handled shovels, and there ain't no axe saws nor picks. I'm going to stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerks that invented work in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. I'll see you all this coming fall in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. There you go. Do 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 do. Wow. There's another one I like to do from there. It's like song lyrics, that Lonesome Valley. You gotta walk that lonesome valley. Actually, they were digging graves, and they were in the deeps, in the deeps, in the deeps, in the front yard of the old family cabin, down near where the water was going to roll. And they were digging the graves, and they were singing, "Whoa, you gotta walk that lonesome valley. You gotta walk it by yourself. Nobody else can walk it for you. You gotta walk it for yourself." Some people say that John was Baptist. Some folks say he was a Jew. But your holy scripture tells you that he was a preacher too. Daniel was a Bible hero, was a prophet brave and true. In the den of hungry lions, prove what faith can do for you. There's a road that leads to glory. Oh, oops. Though through the valley far away, nobody else can walk it for you. There they can only point the way. Mama and Daddy loves you dearly. Sister does and brother too. They may beg you to go with them, but they cannot go for you. I'm gonna walk that lonesome valley. I'm gonna walk it by myself. Don't want nobody else to walk it for me. I'm gonna walk it by myself. There you go. Chicka-chicka, chicka-chicka, chicka-chicka. That's another song too. Something along those lines. All right, let's see. Hey, it looks like it's time for what's going on. That's what we're going to do. Whoops, that's Facebook. That's not what I wanted. What is going on in the city of St. Charles? Because I'm telling you what, there's supposed to be a food truck event here coming up in a couple of days. That's what I'm worried about. Cinco de Mayo is going to be the first Fridays, so you can get over. The events for St. Charles today is going to be sponsored by uh, uh, Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet is located at 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Previously, the Hun House Restaurant, where the sign with the red dragon is at. Yes, well, no longer a food place now. It is a thrift shop. So stop on in, say hi to Bev, and say Shenandoah sent you, and the Shen Show sponsor. That's right. So there she is, Bev. Big smiles to you, lady. I appreciate you for being who you am. Amen. Amen. So first, that's Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet, 416 South Fifth Street. Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th, first Fridays, reoccurring monthly at the Foundry Arts Center. Come on by, learn a bit about art, and put the kids to work doing some arts and crafts. Main Street in Bloom, going to be on May the 6th, reoccurring through May the 7th. Come on down, Main Street in Bloom. Catch all the beautiful, beautiful decorations in flowers down on Main Street in St. Charles, Missouri. St. Charles Riverwalk Market will be Saturday. Don't forget that, every Saturday until November 25th, formerly known as the St. Charles Farmers Market. They're located down at the Foundry Arts Center parking lot. Get on down there on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. I believe it is. Actually, I can go look. Of course, I don't want to take up that page. Yeah, 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's what it is. Yep. Show no. Tis it is. But I'm looking for that. Yeah, there it is. May the 9th. There we go. Food truck event. Blanchette Park. Right up the hill from me. Of course, last time I went up the hill, I flipped over. Well, no. Coming down the hill, I flipped over. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun one. Laying about halfway down Bum's Hollow Hill, where they sled ride in the wintertime and in Blanchette Park. Oh, yeah. Made it up that hill twice in this wheelchair. Made it down 1.5 times. Yep, about halfway down. My front tire hit a water wash rut and it sinked into the corner. And well, whenever it sinked, it took the chair forward and sideways. And so I had my arm under the armrest on my right side, and I was trying to reach my Bluetooth on the left side. So every time I would reach up to push the button, the chair would lean over a little bit further. And then I'd reach up to push button again and over a little bit further, that chair would go. And then about the third time I reached up to push that button, here we go. We're falling over. I yanked my arm up out from under that armrest and slammed into the ground. And well, there I was, laying right there, halfway down the hill. And then I could reach my Bluetooth. Wasn't that a Wasn't that a beautiful thing? Because I reached up and grabbed that Bluetooth and I popped that button on my ear and called out for the emergency folks. I said, they says a 911, what's your emergency? And I said, well, I gave them the straight out line. You know the line. Well, I'm a quadriplegic in a wheelchair and I've fallen and I can't get up. Yep, that's right. That's exactly what I said. I sure did. So anyway, I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there with the old, uh, sitting there with my head, my face on the ground, and I saw us. So what I did was I said, well, they said, what can we do for you? And I said, well, what you could do is you can tell the park rangers to come out of their building, look straight across Bums Hollow there from their parking lot, and about halfway down, they'll see the last tree on the far side of the hill, and they'll see a wheelchair and a quadriplegic laying there on the ground right there next to it. And so they looked out, they come flying over there. They cut through the grass. They cut through all the pavilions and everything. They parked their cars at the top of the hill there. And about 4 or 5 of them come down there and they was all standing around there saying, what can we do for you? And I was like, well, I guess we need to get me back up and bring me on down the hill. No, that wasn't their plan. And I'll tell you what, it did scare me a lot worse than I thought because ever since that time, I can't get unlevel. If my chair starts to lean one way or the other, I get paranoid and I'm like, I'm going to flip over again. I just can't handle it. I'll flip over again. So there you have it. I was scared. Scared me somehow or another. But anyway, they couldn't lift me up because at one point in time I had already broken my neck. Microphone off. At one point in time I had already broken my neck. And so there you go. I decided that, well, they decided to wait on the paramedics. And the paramedics got there and they said, well, is everything all right down here? And I said, well, by the time the paramedics got there, I'd told these guys so many stories that they was just busting up. And I said, yeah, you might have to bring some sutures down here because these park rangers are all in stitches. And so anyway, they got down there and they was going to take me out of the chair, flip the chair up, and then try to put me back in it. And I said, oh, no, bad move. Said, you'll be luckier, you'll be better off if you, because they had what, 6, 7 people there. I said, if y'all just leave me in the chair, flip me back up on the wheels, and then do what you want to do. And so instead of bringing me on down the hill, no, they brought me all the way back up to the top of the hill. And the reason I'd been going down the hill in the first place was because my battery was nearly dead and I didn't want to take the long way home. Thought I'd take a couple of shortcuts. Well, I went ahead and went on back up around the hill, and then I had to go back Randolph to Kings Highway over to Olive, go down the hill at Olive, take 4th Street because I go backwards. I go against the traffic, so I go backwards on 4th Street so that I can get down so I can see traffic coming towards me so I can know when to cross over or whatever. So then I had to go that route to get all the way back to my house, which was, well, okay because I made it, but still, had they brought me down the hill, I would have went ahead and cut through my shortcut, and I would have made it all the way down and not even thought about it. And then my paranoia for getting unlevel would have probably not been there because of the simple fact if you get kicked off of a horse, you get right back on it. And it's like the first time you lay down a motorcycle. If you don't get back on it, you may not ride again. So, come on, muscle spasm. Yeah, there we go. That one we wanted. All right. So anyway, more events. The food truck event is going to be on May the 9th at Blanchette Park, and it's going to be from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., which by that time won't be so bad for skies and stuff like that being not dark and whatever. And join us at Blanchette Park for this food truck event. Enjoy living entertainment as you indulge in a variety of delicious food options that will be available by several different food vendors. Bring your family and your friends out for a relaxing evening in the park. Please keep in mind that some of these vehicles will be cash only, and in addition, it is recommended that you bring your own lawn chair and or blankets. That's right, folks. Bring your sidearm and your wallet. Always bring the wallet. Always bring the sidearm because you know what better way to protect your cash than to be what better way to protect your cash than to be weaponized, right? Right. Beale Street Concert Series. There we go. That's starting up. I used to love the Beale Street Concert Series because, well, I'd get on down over there and see all the pretty folk. That's right. 1650 Beale Street, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. Concerts are free, and they start at 6 p.m. to run to 8 p.m. Free Beale Street Concert Series, and the second Wednesday of each and every month, May through October. Food and beverages are provided by the wonderful restaurants at Streets of St. Charles. Bring on a lawn chair and come and listen to Trixie Delight. Yes, Trixie Delight. Now, they are a great group of folks because I tell you what, I used to go to the concerts all around town here and check them out because they're really good. Trixie Delight. All right, here we go. Trixie Delight, legendary St. Louis cover band, making lives better since 22. But I'm trying to figure out what kind of music they do. They're booked already. It's not telling me what kind of shows they do. Minimum Back in Black. Oh, okay. They do all apologies. At Last. They do Back in Black, Bad Moon Rising, Bad Romance, Barracuda, Best of the Burden, Begging, Black Horse and Cherry Tree, Blister in the Sun, Bobby McGee, Come to My Window, Closing Time, Cheap or Creep, Dirty Deeds, Crazy, Everlong, Everybody Talks. So they've got a whole list of music that they do that's basically 80s, 70s, and 80s cover band music. So there you have that. That's always cool. Back. Oh, they done it to me again. And then we got after that we got an evening with the ambassadors at the Foundry Arts Center. Oh, the St. Charles flea market. St. Charles Flea Market will be reoccurring monthly on the second Saturdays until December the 9th, 2023 at the St. Charles City Hall parking lot, our parking garage, which is under the Gold Building on 2nd Street, 200 2nd Street, that is. North 200 North 2nd Street. And then Music on Main. There you have it. That's the one. I like Music on Main because I can just roll on down there in the old wheelchair. 5 o'clock p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I like to get out and get my dancing wheels on. I certainly do. Join us the third Wednesday of each and every month, May through September, from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in the 100 and 200 block of North Main Street. Bring your lawn chairs to the free outdoor concert. Food and drink is available to purchase. I don't think I have ever bought me a single beer whenever I went down there. I have drank free free of charge every time I go down there. Because about the time I'm ready to buy me a beer, instead of going into my wallet and stuff like that, because I'm like, hey, right here's my wallet. You just go ahead and grab however much it is, and then I'm like, I'll forget it here. I'll just buy it for you. And so they just buy for me. I appreciate it. I certainly do. This month, Music on Main is going to be sponsored by Super Jam. That's right. Um, and that will be the 17th. So we're going to check out Super Jam, see what they're all about. Super Jam. Super Jam Band. Shows, videos, song list. Boink. There we go. Their song list is Ali and the Cradle Will Rock, Baby Hold On, Baby's on Fire, Back on My Feet Again, Back on the Road Again, by REO, Baker Street, Gary Rafferty, Jerry Rafferty, Benny and the Jets, Elton John, Blinded by the Light, Manfred Mann, Blue Collar Man, Styx. So they're pretty much the same outlook as Trixie Delight. So that's always cool. Those are the events brought to you by brought to you by Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet, 416 South Main Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Alrighty then. Let's see. Story time. You just give the girls that. Oh yeah, there you go. Smile, smile. Hey baby, how about hooking me up with a beer? Don't you know? Yeah, I used to look good when I had my own teeth. Now I got these teeth, and they just don't look right. They don't hold my mouth right. My face has a whole different structure to it. But that's all right. I digress. Anyway, let's see. Story time. Story time with TV Grandpa. Hey kids, jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head. Because TV Grandpa is about to lull you off to sleep with another children's story. That's right, another children's story by TV Grandpa. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I forgot to pull up today. What are today's holidays? Yes, that's right. Each and every day. Each and every day is a holiday. That's right. Each and every day is a holiday. So today being May the 3rd, we got Back to School Day, the first Wednesday in May. Garden Meditation Day. So don't forget to go to school and come home and plant a garden and meditate over your garden. It's Lumpy Rug Day. So don't forget to beat the lumps out of your rugs. And World Press Freedom Day. So you can say what you want to say on World Press Freedom Day. Don't you know? Those are today's holidays. Alright, anyway, TV Grandpa, and we gotta find a story. Gotta find a story. A story for to be told. Gotta find a story. A story for to be told. Told and told. Again and again. There's stories by Shen. Again and again. There's stories by Shen. TV Grandpa. Grandpa Shen. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one that no exes live in Texas, but I don't. Therefore, I hang my hat in Tennessee. I said all my exes live in Texas. Therefore, I hang my hat in Tennessee. How about leapfrog? We're going to try that one. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. This could take an hour. Hans Christian Andersen's The Leapfrog. A flea, a grasshopper, and a leapfrog once wanted to see what could jump highest. And so they invented the whole world and everybody else besides who chose to come to see the festival. Three famous jumpers. Yes, they were three famous jumpers. And as everyone would say, when they all met together in the room, I will give my daughter to him who jumps the highest, exclaimed the king. For it is not so amusing where there is no prize to jump. So the flea was first to step forward, and he had exquisite manners, and he bowed to the company on all sides, and for he had noble blood, and was moreover accustomed to the society of man alone, and that makes a great difference. Then came the grasshopper. He was considerably heavier, but he was well mannered and wore a green uniform, which he had by right of birth. He said, moreover, that he belonged to a very ancient Egyptian family, and that in the house where he then was, he was thought much of, and the fact was, he had been just brought out of the fields and put in a pasteboard house. Pasteboard? Okay. 3 stories high, all made of kirk cards with a colored side inwards, and doors and windows cut in it of the body of the Queen of Hearts. I sing so well, said he, that 16 native grasshoppers who have chirped from infancy, and yet go no and yet got no house built of cards to live in. They grew thinner and thinner, and they were before the sheer vexation where when they heard me. Well, it was the flea and the grasshopper have an account of themselves, and thought that they were quite good enough to marry a princess. But the leapfrog said nothing, but people uh, gave it as their opinion that therefore they thought the more. And when the house dog snuffed, sniffed at him with his nose, he confessed, what? He confessed the leapfrog was a good family. The old colon collector, call center, who had 3 orders given him to make him hold his tongue, asserted that the leapfrog was a prophet, for the one who could see on his back, and if there would be a certain severe or mild, a severe or a mild winter, and that was what one could see even on the back of the man who writes the almanac. Now I said nothing, it's true, exclaimed the king, but I have my own opinion, notwithstanding. Now the trial was to take place. The flea jumped so high that nobody could see where he had went, and so they all asserted that he had not jumped at all, and that was dishonorable. The grasshopper, he jumped only half as high, but he leaped into the king's face, who said that was ill mannered. And the leapfrog, he stood still for a long time, lost in thought, and it was believed that at last that he would not jump at all. Only I only hop he I only hope he is not unwell, said the house dog, when poof, he made a jump all of one side into the lap of the princess, who was sitting on a little golden stool close by. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to too loud. Hereupon the king said, "There is nothing above my daughter, therefore to bound up to her is the highest jump that can be made. But for this, one must possess understanding, and the leapfrog has shown that he has understanding. He is brave and intellectual, and so he won the princess." "It's all the same to me," said the flea. "She may have the old leapfrog for all I care. I just jumped the highest, but in this world, merit seldom meets the reward. A fine exterior is what people look and now uh, people look at nowadays." Well, the flea then went into foreign service, where it is said he was killed. Okay. Then the grasshopper set out on a green bank and reflected on worldly things. And he said too, "Yes, a fine exterior is everything. A fine exterior is what people care about." And now then he began chirping his peculiar melody song, for which he has taken this history, and which may very possibly be all untrue, although it does stand here printed in black and white. So there you go. That was the flea, the leapfrog, and the grasshopper, the jumping contest. All right, did it make any sense to you? It just kind of didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I was reading it, so whether or not it made any sense to you on your side, I don't know. Did it sound kind of all over the place? I didn't think whatchamacallit had bad stuff, but then again, Hans Christian Andersen, there you have it. Anyway, oh yes, let's see. One more thing for me. Daily bread portion of the program. The daily bread portion of the program is going to be sponsored today by the Bible with Briscoe 2023. Bible with Briscoe 2023 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2023 will be 1 Kings 14 through 15 and Luke 22, 21 through 46. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Tired tense. Tired tense. That is today's devotion in the Daily Bread portion of the program. And the scriptures and the insights are going to be 2 Corinthians 4:16 through 5:5. 4:16 through 5:5. Here we go. 2 Corinthians 4:16. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being rewarded day by day. For light and monetary troubles are archiving for us an internal glory that far outweighs them all. And so we fix our eyes on what is seen, but on what is not. We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. And now we will be switching over to 5:5. 2 Corinthians 5:5. Awaiting the new body. For we know that if the earthly tent that we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. And meanwhile, we groan, longing to be clothed instead without our heavenly dwelling, because when we are clothed, we will not be found naked. For while we are in this tent, we groan and are burdened, because we do not wish to be unclothed, but to be clothed instead with our heavenly dwellings. So that what is mortal may be swallowed up by life. Now, the one who has fashioned us for this very purpose is God, who has given us the Spirit as a deposit, guaranteeing what is to come. There you have it, 2 Corinthians 4:16 through 5:5. All right. That was the daily bread portion of the program. Yeah, that's what I thought. Kinda. Can you kind of understand it? I kind of couldn't. Anyway, hey, that's it. That's all. That's the Shen Show in the nutshell. We're gonna give you one more song, and it goes, "Well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go." I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow because, well, God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. All right, Lori. Hey, thanks for tuning in and chatting with me. I certainly do appreciate you, girl. As always, you know, I love you. All righty. All righty. We'll check you tomorrow. Bye bye.